Serendipity presents 8 books Elon Musk recommends that could change your life. Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of SpaceX, Tesla, and other game-changing tech companies, somehow finds time to read a lot of books when he's not sending rockets into space. From classic sci-fi works to complex studies on artificial intelligence, Musk credits books with helping him achieve his success. In fact, when asked how he learned to build rockets, he famously replied, "I read books." When he's not building rockets, boring tunnels beneath Los Angeles, or sending cars into space, Elon Musk reads a lot. Here are 9 nonfiction books he thinks we should all read. 1. Steve Jobs, by Walter Isaacson. Just like Musk, Steve Jobs carved out his own niche in the tech world. This book recounts the bold, adventurous life of the creative businessman and quirky Apple pioneer. Steve Jobs tells the man's successful endeavors and the challenges he fought along the way, drawing on Jobs' earliest experiences with spirituality and LSD to his zenith as a global computer star. There's much to learn from Steve Jobs, but off the top of my mind, here are some things I've learned from obsessing over the guy for more than a decade now. First, no matter what life throws at you, stay true to your passion. It pays off more than you can imagine. 2. Always keep learning, no matter what. Jobs dropped out of college but never stopped learning. And last, don't be afraid to take risks. 2. Human Compatible, by Stuart Russell. Musk has been extremely outspoken on the subject, and Human Compatible outlines why the development of artificial intelligence might be humanity's ultimate act. The book explores what must be done to prevent the potential catastrophe that society is on the verge of experiencing. 3. Superintelligence, Paths, Dangers, Strategies, by Nick Bostrom. We all know Elon's position on powerful artificial intelligence. In an interview he gave at MIT a few years ago, he likened IT to summoning the demon. In his book Superintelligence, Nick Bostrom analyzes how technology will affect people in the next 20, 40, or 100 years and beyond. IT explains how technology is transforming how we live and how it is accelerating at an unheard-of rate. Musk suggests this book to anyone who is really interested in the effects that artificial intelligence will have on humans in the future and the reasons why we must be extremely cautious when developing IT. 4. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, by Douglas Adams. When Musk was a young teenager living in South Africa, he read this book, which greatly influenced his way of thinking. The book, which combines comedy with science fiction, has developed a cult-like following all over the world. In essence, the Earth is about to be destroyed to make room for a galactic expressway when our main character Arthur Dent, who also happens to be an alien, rescues him and whisks him away. We get to journey with Arthur as he discovers a lot about the cosmos. In a 2015 interview, Musk made mention of the book, and he even hid an Easter egg when he sent his roadster into orbit. As a tribute to the book, the words "Don't Panic" were shown on the dashboard screen. 5. Life 3.0, Being Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, by Max Tegmark. We're noticing a trend here, Elon, as this is the 3rd book with a concentration on artificial intelligence out of the 8 recommended books. This time, though, the book concentrates on the advantages of AI and how we might use technology to advance humanity. The book addresses issues like how can automation increase prosperity without depriving people of work or meaning? What career guidance ought we to impart to today's youth? How can we strengthen AI systems in the future so they can accomplish our goals without collapsing, breaking down, or being compromised? Do we need to worry about a race to develop dangerous autonomous weapons? 6. 0 to 1, Notes on Startups, or How to Build the Future, by Peter Thiel. After the sale of PayPal made them both wealthy, they went on to build amazing businesses. We cannot emphasize how fantastic and simple to read 0 to 1 is. It's brief, and to the point, and anyone with an entrepreneurial attitude will find Thiel's perspective on how new companies are the world's change agents to be highly relatable. It's simple to understand how these two could collaborate on a shared project. Despite occasionally having different points of view, there is a great degree of respect between them, and they are undoubtedly 2 of our favorite business people. 7. The Culture Series, by Ian M. Banks. Elon has also been inspired by the entire series. It is another 10-book sci-fi series, as you might anticipate. In keeping with Ian M. Banks' novels, Mr. Musk identified himself as a utopian anarchist. If dystopian futures ruled by robots are plausible on our timeline, you might be interested in learning more about the possibilities that lie ahead. Because she presents a plausible vision of the future of civilization, Banks is recognized as Silicon Valley's favorite author. Although there are 10 books in the series overall, if you're unsure where to begin, we suggest The Player of Games. It's probably your best introduction to the series regardless of whether you like the books. 8. The Foundation Trilogy by Isaac Asimov. One of Musk's favorite books to read as a child was this trilogy, and we can see how it affected the way he views the world because it corresponds to his early interests. The books are focused on the demise of the imagined galactic empire, which comprises millions of planets populated by humans throughout the Milky Way galaxy. Elon himself has stated that this objective is deserving of being pursued. 9. Structures, or Why Things Don't Fall Down, by J. E. Gordon. Coming from a computing background, Elon found his first success with PayPal, thus it was rather challenging to jump into a modernizing rocket. He literally began teaching himself rocket science in order to accomplish it. He referred to structure as a really fantastic primer for structural design in a radio talk with a California station. If you want to learn more about how the world around you is created and put together, you should read books like this one. It's strangely intriguing to learn from engineers and architects how skyscrapers are constructed and why suspended bridges don't fall during rush hour. Musk has had a hands-on role in the planning and design of SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket. He was forced into the role of chief designer and CEO at SpaceX because no qualified candidates joined the firm early on. 10. Ignition, An Informal History of Liquid Rocket Propellants, by John D. Clark. It was time to figure out how to make the rocket take off after Musk used structures as a guide when building it. Musk claimed that ignition was essential in helping him create the way his rockets are powered and that he had taken many of the scientific discoveries to heart. The science of rocket fuel is explained in detail in the book, along with how it all fits together. If you're not very interested in chemistry or rockets, we personally advise skipping this advice from Elon Musk. It isn't that it isn't important, rather, the value it offers is concentrated in a narrow area. Now that's all for this video. What do you think about Elon's book list? Which of these books sparked your interest the most? Let us know in the comments. If you love this content, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the notification bell below for more videos like this. At Serendipity, your mind will evolve. Until next week.